Hello and good evening, folks. We are at the Mammoth Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. As the Montreal Mammoths get ready to take on their Canada Division rivals, the Calgary Stallions, as both these teams currently sit tied for second place, 3 points behind Toronto for the top of the conference lead. We are ready to go here at center ice. Ely against Pedersen. Pedersen able to win the draw for Calgary. Pedersen in to Kuznetsov, stop there, and they score right off the bat. So it'll be Bradley Reinhardt that gets the rebound past Jake Zavina. And just like that, 14 seconds in, Calgary finds themselves up 1-0 here in Montreal. Fans not even in their seats yet. And Calgary on the board with Bradley Reinhardt. He comes across the line once again. Ely tries to get it out of the zone. Finally will. Kuznetsov gets it poked away there. Pedersen to Reinhardt. Blockered away there by Zavina. It's Calgary. Another shot on net. Calgary going for the jugular here early. Bernier gets in. Now he gets it finally poked away. Shot blocked there by Laakkonen. It'll get to the point. Bernier, slap shot goes to the corner, deflected. Kuznetsov to Reinhardt. Reinhardt can't get the shot through. Another shot. That one's blocked by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov tries to fish through, and Winters will take it away for Montreal. Lars Shegstead now gets to the middle. Shot stopped there by Fauschenbauer. It'll be Evgeny Ely. Down low to Laakkonen, and a stop there again. So the Stallions with an early 1-0 lead here. So we're not even 3 minutes in. Big hit there. Wilkinson with a chance in front. Shot gets blocked by Winters. Ely gets it up to Vincent. Vincent up to Laakkonen. Laakkonen will cross the blue line. Find Sokolov. He'll get it poked away there by Magnuson. Sokolov with it again. It's loose. Oh, and not sure how. I think that must have clanged off the crossbar. Bernier will lose the puck back in his own zone for Calgary. Bernier across the blue line. He'll lose it. Wilkinson to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov tries to feed it forward. He's bumped off there. Jean-Charles Vincent. Now up to Acho. Shegstead will have it. Franz Shegstead. He'll lose the puck there. Laine will be one-on-one against Partanen. Shot stopped there by Zavina. Another opportunity in front, and it's poke checked away. Shegstead will get it up to Sokolov. Sokolov gets it to Acho across the line. Acho tries to feed it across to Shegstead, and it goes wide of the target. Bogdanovich up to Fyodorov. Fyodorov will stop there right before the red line. Bork picks that puck up. It is now loose. Sokolov will come in. Shot blocked away. Subin Bork able to carry it away for Calgary. A big hit there. De Laurent now to Partanen. Sakari Partanen gets it up to Duda. Boris Duda blockered away by Fauschenbauer. Puck is loose in the corner, and it'll be flipped all the way out. Montreal will retrieve it. Hughes with it. Hughes off the boards. Flipped in now. It'll be Winslow on it for Calgary. Shepard across, enters the zone. Tries to cut in. He'll lose the puck there. Duda to De Laurent to Mikhailov. Mikhailov, he'll be hit there by Reed. Winslow pressed to the boards by De Laurent. Tries to kick it free. And De Laurent will have it. He'll get it back to Babcock. Shot gets blocked in front. Doesn't get on net. De Laurent with a chance. Shot kicked out by Fauschenbauer. Good save there by the goaltender. Delaney with it. He's able to get around Alden. Down low to Slater. Oh, and he's stuffed there by Zavina. Slater up to Winslow. Delaney in the slot. He'll be bumped off the puck. De Laurent, 8 minutes gone here in the first period. De Laurent stays wide. Stops, gets to the slot, and Brewster. Shot gets blocked by De Laurent. Babcock now, kicked out. De Laurent, another chance. Oh, it gets behind Fauschenbauer, but he's able to keep it away from that goal line and get the save. Dubois against Wilkinson now here in the dot. Wilkinson wins it back to Reed. Reed pressed to the boards there. Reed will kick it free. It'll come behind the net. Babcock in front, and it's saved there by Fauschenbauer, and he'll hold right there. Simon Fauschenbauer. Another good save there for Calgary. So again, these two teams sit evenly at 21 points apiece. Now the deal is Montreal has played 2 games less than Calgary, so they sit at 7-3. Calgary sitting at 7-5. In front, stopped there by Fauschenbauer on Lackinen. Lackinen gets it up to Ely. Ely will skate in the corner, try to center it. Deflects off the skate of Wilkinson. Laine tries to get out of the zone. Lackinen will take it away. Now Miller, big hit there. Montreal, it'll just exit the zone, but Vincent able to skate back in. Vincent with it behind the net. In front. Stopped there by Fauschenbauer on Lackinen. So again, these two teams even. Winner here would move into second place, or actually winner would be tied for first with the Toronto Royals. Lackinen back to Winters, to Ely. Ely can't get the shot through. Bernier up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov to Reinhardt. Reinhardt blockered away by Zavina. It'll be Pettersson in the corner. He's pressed to the boards. 1-0 game here, about halfway, a little over halfway through this first period. Kuznetsov back to Warshevsky with a drive, and it gets blocked to the corner. Vincent and Reinhardt will battle there for it. Winters now up to Lars Schegstead. Schegstead will flip it in deep. First one on, it'll be Bernier. He's pressed to the boards there by Lackinen. Puck is kicked free. Will come to the stick of Warshevsky. Styles Warshevsky up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov gets it poked off his stick by Ely. To Schegstead right at center ice. Puck will be turned over in the Calgary zone. Reinhardt will have it. He'll get it over to Pettersson. Pettersson then hit hard. Pettersson retrieves the loose puck and then loses it once again. Jean-Gabriel Acho across the red line, enters the zone. Looks to get wide. Gets bumped off the puck. Warshevsky gets it up to Fyodorov. Alexei Fyodorov loses it there. It'll be Schegstead. He'll flip to Partanen. Sakari Partanen across the blue line. Will lose it to Bernier. Alexei Fyodorov crunch there, and it's going to be a penalty. I'm going to call an elbow. I'm just going to say charging on Franz Schegstead. So unhappy with the call. He will take a seat. Right, with 7 minutes remaining here in the first period. Calgary scoring just 14 seconds in off Bradley Reinhardt. Face off now here to the left of Zavina. Will be won by Fyodorov. Back to Slater, to Winslow. He'll stop there, lose the puck. Puck is loose to the boards. Fyodorov and Winters. Finally, puck comes free and it'll exit the zone. Both players pause there, not sure what happened there. Slater now across the line. Slater's free. Shot. Oh, and a good glove stop there by Zavina. He'll keep play going, get it to Winters, and get it out. Reinhardt now with his 6th goal on the season and his 21st point on the year with that goal. Calgary and Delaney. Oh, backhand stop there. Fyodorov can't get the stuff attempt past Zavina. Still under a minute left here on the power play. Face off now coming here again to the left of Zavina. 52 seconds left here on the power play. Laine skates to the middle to Bernier with a one-timer, and it's stopped there by Zavina. And with that goal, Reinhardt now would actually find himself tied for the league lead with guy he's going up against today, Lars Schegstead, for the league lead in points. Schegstead sitting at 21 points at the moment. In front, stop there. It was Kuznetsov with the shot, my fault. Vincent now will skate away. He'll flip it all the way down to kill off another few seconds on this power play. Oh, and a big hit there, Acho on Pettersson in the Calgary zone. 15 seconds left here. Calgary on the rush. Kuznetsov up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with the shot. Oh, and it was deflected in, and Zavina able to get a toe on that and then hold it there. So that puck was deflected. Zavina with good reflexes to kick out that right leg. Able to get a pad on that, come up with the stop. Power play winding down, just 6 seconds left as we have another draw here in the Montreal zone. Reinhardt able to win it back to Bernier. Bernier will pause, he'll lose the puck there. It will stay in the zone though, so Calgary still with a chance. And now Montreal, can they get it out here? Now that we're back to 5-on-5, Schegstead up to Partanen. Sakari Partanen will lose it right there at the blue line as he'll allow his teammates to go off for a change and get a fresh unit out there. In front, Vincent with the pass picked off there as Reinhardt was looking to get it to the middle to Laine. Sokolov will have it. He'll lose the puck there. Slater tries to get it up ice. He will to Delaney. Robbie Delaney with Vinny Slater by his side, and Acho takes that one away as Vincent bumps him off the puck. Sokolov with it. He'll lose the puck there to Bernier. Robbie Delaney, 3.5 minutes left here in the first period. 1-0 Calgary on a early 14 seconds into the game goal by Bradley Reinhardt. Jean-Gabriel Acho looking to cut in. He'll lose the puck. Partanen, and blown up there. As Calgary's going to have a bit of an advantage here. Warshevsky, watched there by Brewster. He'll go behind the net. Lose the puck in the corner. Now Warshevsky in front. And a glove save there by Zavina. Might have been floating it over the net, but he was able to stick that glove out and get the save anyway. Face-off one by Calgary. Shot blocked in front by Brewster. Another shot on net. That one stopped there by Zavina. Babcock up to Brewster. 2 minutes left here in the first period. Bork with a big hit on Brewster right at the Calgary bench. Magnuson, the first one on it for Calgary. Up to Fyodorov. Fyodorov to Shepard. Shepard goes for a skate. He'll lose the puck right there at the blue line. It'll be Leifer Stephenson on it. Stephenson kicks it up the boards. It'll be picked up by Babcock. 80 seconds left here in the period. Babcock knocked off his stick. Fyodorov to Magnuson. Magnuson looking to get it up ice. He'll go enter the blue line. Stay in the corner. Look to feed it in front. Fyodorov stopped there. Shepard with a backhander that's gloved by Zavina. So Calgary definitely with the momentum and the mojo here in the first period, seeing if they can get a 2-0 lead before they head to the dressing room. Wilkinson against De Laurent here. Important face-off here. Tie up. It'll be taken away by Montreal. Duda will skate away with it. He's getting 1-on-3. Tried to find the trailer Mikhailov, and it was picked off there. Bork now with it. 15 seconds left remaining in the period. Line one last rush opportunity. He'll lose it at center ice. Miller for Calgary will pick it up. Miller staying wide. He's bumped off the puck by Brewster with 2 seconds, and Brewster will get it out of the zone, and that will do it for the first period here from the Mammoth Center in Montreal. We have a 1-0 game as the Calgary Stallions, 14 seconds in. Kuznetsov with the shot, and then the rebound tucked away by Bradley Reinhardt. So we will take our first intermission here from the Mammoth Center in Quebec. Be right back with you for the start of the second period. All right, folks, we are back here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I am Les Talk with you as we get ready for the start of the second period. Calgary with a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes. And they've led there since the 14-second mark of the game as Bradley Reinhardt with the rebound goal off the Kuznetsov shot. Similar to how they're entering in now. Kuznetsov will turn back, get it up to Bernier. Picked off there by Laakkonen. Mattias Laakkonen gets into the zone, stays wide. Bumped off the puck there. Shegstead now with a chance. Shegstead, he scores! So Lars Shegstead answers the Reinhardt goal and reclaims his points lead there with the unassisted marker. Face-off now back at center ice, and it'll be won by Calgary. Warshevsky, he'll enter the zone. Gets it to Peterson in the middle. Shot on net. Zavina able to get a stick on that and poke it away. Laakkonen now to Winters. Lost there at the line. Reinhardt then will lose it right back. Winters now at center ice. Gets it up to Shegstead. He'll lose it. Warshevsky very crowded in the middle of that ice there. Bernier goes long stretch pass to Pettersson. Pettersson, tried to feed it down low to Reinhardt as he was cutting to the net. Couldn't get the pass through. Miller in front. And Reinhardt with another opportunity. Couldn't get the shot away. Pettersson in front. Stopped there by Zavina. Puck hops in the air, and Ely from Montreal will skate away with it. Ely. Shot gets blocked away. It'll be Warshevsky on it now. Warshevsky looking to get it out. He'll get it up to Miller. Leon Miller across the blue line. Shot Shouldered away by Zavina. Partanen now on it. He'll flip it in front of his own net to Acho. Shagstead will get it out. This one's Franz. Or no, it is still Lars. Excuse me. Lars Shagstead. Watch there, and Line will pick that pass off. Line now goes for a skate. He's got Wilkinson with him. Wilkinson back with the puck. Over to Miller. Miller, shot. Oh, it just goes wide. And now they score. It will be Albin Wilkinson. So Leon Miller put it wide. Zavina tried to scramble to get to that puck as it went wide by Miller. That put him out of position. And Albin Wilkinson for Calgary, able to get himself back on the board. He'd been struggling as of late, unable to bury a few opportunities he had recently. That'll be his 8th goal on the season. Now centering pass to Bork. He's down low. Stopped there by Zavina. And now it comes back on net to Zavina, and he'll hold right there. Shagstead gets his 9th for Montreal and his 22nd point on the season. So he now gets that 1-point lead back on Bradley Reinhardt. Again, Shagstead's played 2 less games than Reinhardt at this point. Magnuson to Bork, over to Shepard. Shepard download, Fyodorov on it, just goes wide, might have been off the glove of Zavina. Fyodorov in front to Shepard. Shepard kicked out there by Zavina. Bogdanovich now to Fyodorov, another save. Calgary with all the momentum right now on Montreal. They'll battle there. Shepard now to the front. They score! A great setup there. So that third line for Calgary, just so much pressure, doesn't allow Montreal to get it out of the zone. And they finally get a great opportunity as Shepard skates away from the line, feeds it over to Bogdanovich, and he's able to bury it past Jake Zavina. Puck now in. It'll be Magnuson that'll pick it up behind the Calgary net. Montreal needing to get some. De Laurent in front. Oh, and can't get the shot away. Good stick there by Bork. Puck up now for Calgary. Delaney tries to enter the zone. He'll be knocked off a stick by Stephenson. Puck flipped all the way down. No icing on the play. Magnuson back to get it to Alden. He'll lose the puck there to Mikhailov. They'll now battle at the boards. That'll get up to Slater. Vinny Slater. Going to get it up ice again for Calgary. Loses the puck there. It'll be Yevgeny Ely to the blue line. Gets it over to Shagstead. He'll lose the puck. Laakinen tried to get in front. It's knocked off his stick. Line flips it all the way back into his own zone. It'll come on net to Fauschenbauer, and he'll hold right there. So Bogdanovich, the most recent goal scorer, picks up his 5th of the early season here. Very good for a third liner. Dubois will go up against Wilkinson here. Wilkinson with the 2nd goal for Calgary in the first one of this period. Vincent to Winters. Down to Kovalev. He'll get that poke free. Line up to Miller. Leon Miller tries to cut across. He'll lose the puck there. Press to the boards. They'll dig away. Vincent able to get it away. Gets over to Winters, up to Babcock. Babcock tries to feed it up ice, and Line will pick that one off. Line then will flip it in on the backhand. First one there is Winters. Dubois up to Babcock. Babcock to Kovalev. Valeri Kovalev across the red line. Will retreat in his own zone. Flip it to Vincent. Vincent goes up ice to Dubois. Dubois will lose the puck there to Warshevsky. They'll now battle at the boards. Puck is loose still. Line now gets hammered there. They'll go cross ice. It'll be Franz Shagstead in. He'll try to get it on net, and it's way wide. A penalty coming up here on Babcock as he gets possession of that. So a trip on Brandon Babcock. So Babcock will take a seat, unhappy with the call. Doesn't matter what he's unhappy or happy with, it's the call. Face off now, De Laurent against Fyodorov. Tie up there, it'll be won by Montreal. In front though, Miller. Can't get the shot through Zavina. Hughes will get it, and he'll get it away. So Calgary with a 2-goal lead. So we've crossed the halfway point of this second period. They'll now look to see if they can pile on and get a 3-goal lead here on the road in Montreal. De Laurent across the line, looking to get something started shorthanded. Hughes in front. Stopped there by Fauschenbauer. Stick was hit as he was getting that shot away, so not a ton of power on that Hughes fire from the slot. Reinhardt will now go up against Kovalev in the dot. Reinhardt wins it to the side to Laine. Laine up ice to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov looking to skate around. Always hit hard there. Kuznetsov now down to Reinhardt. In front. Oh, and Vincent with a good pick off there as Laine was alone in front. Looking for the little tap in on the back post. Winslow trying to get up ice for Calgary. It'll now be Reinhardt up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov enters. Kuznetsov feeds it back to Laine. Stopped there by Zavina. It was free for a second. Now it gets bumped to the corner. Partanen pressed to the boards there by Laine and Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov able to come free and then picked off by Kovalev. Kovalev wanting to get it out. He will on the backhand. Under 30 seconds left here on the Babcock tripping minor. Slater gets it out to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov across the blue line. He'll continue. Down low to Reinhardt. Stop there. And Zavina will hold that one. Face-off now coming. It'll be Laakkonen against Fyodorov. Laakkonen wins it back to Ambrewster. Ambrewster will get it all the way out. And that should do it for the Calgary power play. So Montreal able to stand tall. Now let's see if they can use that momentum to get this back to a one-goal game. Laakkonen fed up to Acho. Acho slaloming through. He'll feed it back to Ely. Down to Acho. Can't get the shot away. Babcock then gets hit hard there. It's loose in front. Ely. Oh, he tried to flip it to a back door, but no one was home. Bernier to Fyodorov, trying to get out of the own zone, and Delaney will get it to Bernier, who can finally. Gets it over to Miller. Miller being watched there by Partanen. He's hammered there right at the half boards by Sakari Partanen. Evgeny Ely. Cross on the near boards. He'll flip it deep. Babcock now with it behind the net. He'll get it out front. Ely. Shot gets blocked by Bernier. Good shot block there by Pascal Bernier. Puck controlled by Fyodorov. He tries to center to the front. It'll be taken away, and Hughes will have it now for Montreal. Hughes will feed it over to Partanen. Sakari Partanen to Lars Shagstead. Shagstead loses it for a sec. Ely stopped there. Bernier now with it behind the net. He'll get it up ice. Pascal Bernier gets to the red line. To Miller. To Reinhardt. In front, Warshevsky, and a glove saved there by Jake Savina. He'll hold right there. Ely now against Pedersen here in the dot. Shot on net, and it stopped there. Reinhardt now in the corner. He'll be hit hard by Brewster. Stephenson will get it up to Laakkonen. Laakkonen loses the puck there. It'll be Reinhardt now. Up to Pedersen. And Pedersen shot glove by Zavina. And he'll hold right there. So Calgary still in their aggressive nature. They're looking for that fourth goal. Get this to a 3-goal game. Just 4.5 minutes left here in the second period. Montreal continuing to just sort of weather the storm at the moment. I would definitely say Calgary has outplayed them to this point. But Duda, Boris Duda's got a chance. He's in alone. Oh, and he's stopped there by the toe of Fauschenbauer. Looked like he might have had him beat there, but Fauschenbauer comes up with the save right there on the goal line. Taylor on in front, and they score. It is Terenti Mikhailov. Gets the rebound. I'm not sure if that first shot actually gets on net to Fauschenbauer. But either way, it ends up on the stick of Mikhailov with an empty net, and he hammers it through. So just as I'm talking about them weathering the storm, Montreal gets this back to a 1-goal game. Under 4 minutes left here in the second period. Delaney in front, and a glove stopped there by Zavina on Vinny Slater, and he'll hold the puck right there. Terenti Mikhailov with his 3rd goal on the campaign for Montreal. Again, another third-line player doing a lot with his opportunity here, proving that he's a pro in this league. Slap shot from Bork, and I think that clanged off the iron behind Zavina. So that one able to kind of be a heat-seeking missile through there by Subin Bork, but unable to get on net. Bork now will have it back behind his own net in the corner. He'll get it out, get it up to Delaney. Delaney's still with it. He'll be watched there. Fed in front, and Brewster will take it away. He'll get it up to De Laurent. De Laurent across the blue line. Will turn back. Still has it there in the slot. 2-on-1 with Duda. De Laurent now behind the net will peel to the corner. He'll get it up high to Vincent, to Duda. Goes cross ice to Winters. Vincent now. Duda, glove stopped there by Fauschenbauer. And he'll keep play going. Joachim Magnuson. To Alden. To Fyodorov. Boris Duda had a breakaway opportunity that ended up leading to the Mikhailov goal just moments ago. Franz Schegstead to Vincent. Walks the slot. Oh, and it's a good pad save there. It might have been the blocker of Fauschenbauer, but a good save nonetheless. Sokolov with it. Feeds it back to Schegstead. Gets it across to Acho. Can't jam it home. Stas Warshevsky able to skate in to get it. It'll be Mateus Shepard up to Bogdanovich. The most recent Calgary goal for Bogdanovich. Warshevsky stays wide. Looks to cut in. Goes behind the net. Stops. Now out in front. He'll lose the puck there. Sokolov to Acho. With 3 seconds left. Maybe one more shot here from Winters. He will get that shot on net, but it will be stopped there by Fauschenbauer, and that will do it for the second period. So still a 1-goal game as both teams able to net 2 goals here. It's that De Laurent right to Mikhailov there. Again, I don't think it actually got on net. But anyway, we will head to our second intermission as we sit 3-2 here in Montreal. We'll be right back for the start of the third period of this hotly contested matchup. All right, welcome back to the Mammoth Center here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I am Les Talk here with you, ready to enjoy an exciting third period of PIHANA hockey. As the Stallions currently lead the Mammoths 3-2. As we get started with the final 20 minutes again, a regulation win for either of these teams would get them tied with Toronto for the lead in the Canada division. Healy now up to Laakkonen. Laakkonen in. Shot gets stopped there. Laakkonen back out in front on the backhand, and it's blocked in front by Warshevsky. If this game were to go to overtime, neither team would be able to catch Toronto. They would just be in sole possession of second place. So a regulation win important for both of these teams as they look to try to catch Toronto in the Canada division standings. Vincent now in. He's shot. Right, smothered there by Fauschenbauer. So it kind of hits right above that Stallion logo on his chest. Schegstead against Wilkinson. It'll be Franz Schegstead. He'll lose to Wilkinson. Warshevsky peels back into the corner, gets it to Bernier to Laine. Laine bumped there, and Winters, he gets hit hard there by Pascal Bernier. Marcus Laine over to Warshevsky. Warshevsky gets it up ice to Miller. He'll get it to Laine. Marcus Laine across the red line, enters the zone, and it'll be offside. Face off now. Wilkinson against Schegstead again. Line 2 against line 2. Leon Miller, they will come in offside again. So a little miscommunication here by that second line for Calgary as their second straight offside call. See if they can get things together. So they try to win another draw. It'll be Wilkinson against Schegstead again. And Schegstead wins this one, so no third opportunity for them to get in on sides this time. 3 minutes gone here in the third period. We sit 3-2. The Calgary Stallions leading the Montreal Mammoths. And Laine will flip that one over the board. So again, another opportunity to get in. And this second line for Calgary will be forced outside the zone for a face-off. Face-off now again against Wilkinson against Schegstead. Wilkinson able to win it back to Warshevsky. Leon Miller. Down low to Wilkinson. He scores! He clangs that off the iron and in. So Albin Wilkinson had been in a bit of a cold spell goal scoring wise. And he ends that here today with his second. Acho able to get the face-off away. He'll feed it back to Schegstead. Stop there. It's Franz Schegstead there with the opportunity. Sokolov. One-timer by Partanen. It's blocked down in front. Schegstead. One-timer again. And this one stopped by Fauschenbauer. So just as we pass the 4 minutes gone mark Here in the third period, we sit 4-2. Calgary with a 2-goal lead on the road. They've dominated in the faceoff dot against Montreal thus far. Another win for Calgary. Bernier looking to get it up ice. He'll get to the red line. Tries to flip it in, unable to. He'll get it over to Laine. Laine across the blue line gets it taken away. It'll be Colin Hughes up with it. He'll get it to Duda. Boris Duda. Shot, stop there. It comes back on net as Warshevsky kind of funneled it back to his goaltender Fauschenbauer. Laine, gets lined up and rocked there. I believe that was Jean-Charles Vincent. Maybe, no, it was Sakari Partanen. Mikhailov now with it. He'll feed it to the front. Duda can't stuff it past Fauschenbauer. It's now behind the net, loose. De Laurent tries to get it out front. It'll be Mikhailov. He can't get a shot away as he tried to get it back to his forehand. Partanen able to keep it in, though, right at the blue line. De Laurent bumped off the puck. Partanen to Duda. Shot gets blocked in front, and Bernier will skate onto it for Calgary. Looking to control the puck, keep this lead that they have right now. Warshevsky now up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov gets it poked away there. Duda will retreat in his own zone, get it up to Partanen. Sakari Partanen in front. It's taken away there by Reinhardt. Reinhardt and Pedersen now will go on the attack. Kuznetsov with him. Pedersen to the front. Unable to get the shot away. Lackinen gets it up to Ely. Yevgeny Ely gets across the blue line and then gets hit hard. Pedersen trying to dig it out from underneath Ely. Lackinen with a big hit there. Ely now finally back to his feet and cognizant of what's going on. Warshevsky across the blue line. He'll stop. He had an assist on the most recent Wilkinson goal. Reinhardt behind the net. Looking to feed it out front. He'll go up high to Bork to Pedersen. Pedersen will lose it there. Ely will skate away. He'll get it over to Winters, to Shegstead. Shegstead hit hard by Warshevsky. Pedersen retreats back, goes off the boards up to Bogdanovich with a little bit of room. He'll skate to the corner, gets out front, and a shot goes blocked in up into the netting. So that'll get a stoppage here from that slot shot for Calgary. So they find themselves ahead 4-2 here in Montreal. Bogdanovich blocked there. Fyodorov and a blocker save there. Dubois will kick it over to Vincent. He'll go for a stretch pass to Kovalev in the neutral zone. Kovalev over to Winters. Montreal needing 2 more to get even here, and Bork picks that pass off by Winters. Fyodorov will turn it over at the blue line, but Shepard now. They got a 2-on-1. Bogdanovich and Shepard. Bogdanovich, he scores! Picks his corner and fires it past Jake Savina. So Velimir Bogdanovich with his second of the game as well. So now Calgary looking comfortably ahead at this point. A little 2-on-1 there. And Vincent, the defender for Montreal, took away the pass over. And it's going to be a trip here on Albin Wilkinson. So the 2-goal scorer here now going to be guilty of a trip. So he heads to the box. Face off between Ely and Delaney. Hughes gets it up to Acho with a 1 slap shot there, and it's stopped. Ely tries to go far post, and he can't sneak it by Fauschenbauer. Sokolov gets it up to Hughes. Acho down to Sokolov. He'll retreat. Ely in front. Stop there. De Laurent. Oh, he had a wide open right side of that cage there, too, and he's unable to get a stick on that to beat Fauschenbauer. Lackinen against Delaney. Lackinen wins it back to Dubois. Over to Acho. Shegstead gets it back to the point to Hughes. Down low to Lackinen. Lackinen tries to stuff it right through the 5-hole, and he's stopped there by Fauschenbauer. Just over 9 minutes left here in the third. Calgary with a 5-2 lead. Montreal looking to just get it back to a 2-goal deficit. And then they can start to go on the attack a little bit more. Delaney wins it back, but comes on net to Fauschenbauer. He has to actually make a save there. Puck will be flipped all the way down. Picked up there by Jean-Gabriel Acho. Acho will get it up ice to De Laurent. De Laurent across the blue line. In front with a one-timer there by Sokolov, and it stopped. Ely and Sokolov will get it. Hughes now goes to the corner. Down low to Ely. Tries to stuff again. Can't. DeLaurent up front with a one-timer. And it's gloved there by Fauschenbauer. DeLaurent kind of fading towards the wing. You'd like him to stay in a little tighter to get that quick shot on Simon Fauschenbauer. So we'll have a face-off here. Lackinen against Pedersen. And Lackinen able to kick it back. Shegstead to Vincent. Goes cross-ice to Dubois. Dubois up high to Vincent. Vincent carries it down the boards. One-timer by Partanen. And it's gloved by Fauschenbauer again. So Montreal putting the pressure on the Stallions here. But so far, Fauschenbauer and staff have been able to keep that puck out of the net, to keep it a 3-goal game. Won by Pedersen, back to Bernier. Bernier kicks it up the boards, but it'll be kept in by Vincent. Dubois in front, Lackinen. Stopped there by Fauschenbauer again. He'll keep play going. 15 seconds left. Pedersen able to get it out, and that should do it for the power play here for Montreal. Lackinen enters the zone with Dubois. Tries to feed it back to Vincent, and that pass is picked off. Poor decision there by Marc Dubois. Dubois up ice to Lackinen. Magnuson will have it. He'll lose it there. Neutral ice to Dubois. Dubois bumped off the puck, but able to regain it off the boards. Lackinen trying to get in. He loses the puck to Magnuson. Line up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with the icebreaker here tonight, just 14 seconds in. Tries to kick it up the boards. It'll be Shepard behind the net. Tries to feed it in front. Partanen gets it away from the net. Lackinen turns. He'll lose it. Reinhardt and Partanen battle for it in the Montreal zone. Vincent up to Dubois. Dubois across the red line. He'll look to enter. He's got Shegstead crashing the net. In front, Shegstead can't get a shot away. Too sharp of an angle there. Miller now will skate away. Miller actually puts it on net with his own goalie, and Fauschenbauer holds that one. Wilkinson able to win the draw. Warshevsky with 5 minutes left here in the third period. Montreal in danger of going from the last undefeated team to now falling out of the playoff picture. Shegstead, it'll leave the zone. He'll get it over to Hughes, and they'll reset. Partanen up to Shegstead. Shegstead across the blue line. He'll get it over to Acho with a chance. Acho, stop there. Oh, and then on the rebound, he couldn't bury it either. Down behind the net. Acho now up to Partanen. Partanen will get bumped off the puck. It'll be Bernier. He'll be able to turn and get away. Miller bumped there. Hughes skates onto it. He'll be watched there by Laine. Hughes trying to get it out. He'll get it up to Sokolov. Up to Duda. Boris Duda gets to the trailer. Partanen. Shot. He was hit hard there. Goes way wide of the net. Partanen finally back to his skates. He'll try to get back in the play. Miller tries to swim through, and he's bumped off there. Duda over to Sokolov. Sokolov, he'll get bumped there behind the net. Gets it up to Kuznetsov for Calgary. He'll try to get it out. He will. Winters flips it back into his own zone. As Partanen will get onto it. He's watched there by Reinhardt. Able to get it away from Reinhardt. Boris Duda tried to get it in, but it was deflected. Partanen to DeLaurent. Turned over. Alyosha Kuznetsov. Reinhardt tries to flip it up, and it'll be turned over. Boris Duda across the blue line. Duda turns. Tries to get it to the front of the net. He's knocked off there. Reinhardt will get it across the red line. Minute and a half left. And they'll be offsides as Reinhardt disrupted there by the stick of Winters. Face-off now between Pedersen and DeLaurent. DeLaurent able to win it for Montreal. They trail by 3 here with just a minute 20 left. So as that clock starts to wind down, it's looking ever more likely like Calgary going to be jumping into that tie for first with the Toronto Royals, the team they just lost to 2 days ago. Under a minute left. Pedersen against Ely. Pedersen able to win it back. Bork to Magnuson. Gets it up to Pedersen. They'll exit the zone. We do have one more game coming up here later tonight. That puck is loose in the Montreal zone. Bork Looking to get in. Kuznetsov, glove there by Zarina. And he'll hold right there. So our final game of the evening, we will have the Edmonton Dinos in Toronto to face the Royals. So that tie with Toronto at the top of the Canada division could be short-lived if Toronto is able to even just scratch a point away from Edmonton here tonight. Bogdanovich, glove there by Zavina. Good save by the goaltender. He has been under siege by the Stallions here tonight. They are way over 40 shots now in the game. Ely against Fyodorov now here in the dot. Face-off one, by Montreal. Winters will retreat to the corner. Will be watched there by Bogdanovich. Lackinen gets it up to Vincent. Vincent to Ely. In front, shot stop there. Good opportunity. Puck is kept in there by Vincent. He'll flip it off the boards to Winters. Tries to get it down low to Lackinen. In front, stop there. So he was stoned by Fauschenbauer. Tried to beat him to the far post, and Fauschenbauer able to get a pad on that. Bogdanovich turned over to Lackinen. Lackinen with a little bit of room. He'll now get around Shepard. Shot, stop there. It's loose. And Fauschenbauer able to leap on top of that, and that will do it. The final buzzer goes off, and the Calgary Stallions, with a big win, come into Montreal and get a 5-2 victory over the Mammoths. So as they started, the last team to get a loss, Montreal now finds themselves out of the playoffs, as it'll be the top two teams in each division that qualifies for the playoffs. There's that shot by Bogdanovich, just picks his corner and nails it. So enjoy these highlights. We'll be back with you for our post-game stats and information right after this. Good evening, folks. I am Les Talk with you here for our post-game coverage of the Calgary Stallions 5-2 road win against the Montreal Mammoths here today. So as we take a look at the stats here, Calgary comes away with 39 shots to Montreal's 34. Hits fairly even, Calgary with 30 to Montreal's 28. Face-offs, though, that is where the big disparity came here today. Calgary able to get 30 face-off wins to Montreal's 13. And then our power plays in favor, both teams unable to get a power play goal here today, as Calgary goes 0 of 2 and Montreal goes 0 of 1. So now we'll take a peek at some of the stats here. We'll look, got to start with the winner, my fault. Go to the Calgary Stallions. So a few 2-point getters. We got Wilkinson with 2 goals, and then 2 assists to Miller, Fyodorov, and Shepard, and then 2 goals to Velimir Bogdanovich. Our single point getters, we got Warshevsky, Pedersen, and Kuznetsov, all with an assist, and then Bradley Reinhardt with a goal. And let's see, a +2 for all those guys that got 2 points, basically a +2. We'll now take a peek at our no point getters. Bernier, Magnuson, Bork, Line, Reed, Slater, Delaney, Winslow, and Alden, all with the 0 in the points category today. Line, Bork, Magnuson, and Bernier all come away with a plus today. Our shots leaders, I see Reinhardt up there at the top with 6. He will be the leader. Miller with 4. Fyodorov with 4, Bogdanovich with 4, and Kuznetsov with 4 as well. Hits, see Stas, Warshevsky with 10, and nobody's even going to come close. Next closest is Bernier with 4, along with Subin Bork. Now to the goaltending. A good start here. Great start, actually, from Simon Fauschenbauer. He faces 34 shots here today, able to save 32 of them for a .941 save percentage. So a great performance by Simon Fauschenbauer. Gets another win, helps those Stallions jump in to a tie, at the moment at least, for first place in the Canada division. We now head to Montreal on the other side. Not much for stats, as Shegsteds was unassisted, his 1 goal on the day to keep his point lead in the league. De Laurent then with an assist, and Mikhailov with a goal. So everybody else, Acho, Vincent, Ely, Winters, Franz, Shegstead, Lackinen, Hughes, Sokolov, and Brewster, Partanen, Kovalev, Dubois, Stephenson, Babcock, and Duda, all with no points here today. Sakari Partanen and Colin Hughes, that second pair decor, with a -3. Sylvester Sokolov a -2, along with Franz Shegstead and Jean-Gabriel Acho. That line just hasn't quite clicked I know they wanted to make that top line a lot more formidable, moving Shegstead and Lackinen up there, but Acho, Franz, and Sokolov not really clicking at the moment. Our shots leaders, it looks like Lackinen with 8, unable to get one past Fauschenbauer though. De Laurent with 4, Ely with 4, and then Boris Duda, a little bit of a surprise there from the depth player to get 5 shots. And then our hits, Partanen with 5, and Brewster with 3, Franz Shegstead with 3, Jean-Charles Vincent with 4, and Yevgeny Ely with 3 as well. Now the goaltending, Jake Zavina, not great, not bad, I would say. 39 shots faced, unable to stop 5 of them for an .872 save percentage, 34 saves on the day. So not terrible, but not great. And worst of all, it comes in a loss for Montreal here today. So now we'll take a peek. We don't want that. Sorry, I'm all over the place. We'll take a peek now at some of the goals from today. Let's see if we can see any from the first period. Yes, we can see the Reinhardt goal. So just 14 seconds in, Reinhardt gets it to Pettersson. Pettersson over to Kuznetsov. It then clangs off Zavina. So we'll see it here. Pettersson now over to Kuznetsov. Stop there. And then Reinhardt on the rebound. See if we can get a behind the net right here. So a shot comes in, rebound there, and Reinhardt tucks it past Jake Zavina. And then let's see the Lars Shegstead goals as he just snipes one right here. Gets the turnover and then snipes it right by Simon Fauschenbauer. That was to tie the game right in the first minute of the second period there. Gets the takeaway, or Lackinen actually gets the takeaway. Comes to the stick of Shegstead and he fires it past. Let's see. The Bogdanovich goal, yes. Good opportunity here as it's kicked away from the board. Shepard there and skates in. Feeds it over to Bogdanovich. No one ties up his stick. Honestly, they had a 2-on-0 there. Shepard probably, if Velimir passes it back to Shepard there, he has an opportunity to tuck it away himself. But yes, basically a 2-on-0 as the Stallions are able to score there. We'll then head to the third period. The Bogdanovich goal. They come in on a 2-on-1, him and Shepard, and he just fires that. Absolutely rips one right past Jake Zavina. That would be the final goal of the game. We'll show the Wilkinson goal as well. Miller gets it in front to Wilkinson all alone. Zavina not hugged up tight enough to that post, and Wilkinson able to sneak it short side past the goaltender. So that's going to do it. That's our final bit here from Montreal. We thank you so much for joining us. One more game coming up again tonight. It'll be Edmonton in Toronto. Toronto looking to reclaim their first place lead that they had going into this game. So I am Les Talk. It has been a joy to be with you here from Montreal. We will see you up in Toronto coming up next.